All right, now I finally got all my tweets and everything set up. So we're welcome everybody to another episode of our college football revamped Dynasty. Getting ready to head right now to the Big 12 title game, and hopefully put up a good enough performance to get to the national championship game. I don't know. We'll see. Problem is right now we're sitting at number 6, and we need a bunch of people to lose because all 5 teams in front of us are from different conferences, including Notre Dame. And Notre Dame can't lose this week. Maybe that'll help them. Maybe that'll hurt them. Who knows? But either way, need to put up a good performance in this Big 12 title game to have a shot at it, which means we are in the black. All right. We're just going to get after it. Recruiting's all taken care of. There's nothing to do this week for recruiting or any of that. Apologies, I'm just sending a quick text by one of my bandmates. So, what are they good at? Pretty good at passing the ball. Okay. I think Shane Illingworth is their quarterback, if I remember correctly. Brennan Presley. Ugh. Team stats. Yep, okay. Hope everybody's doing good on this Thursday.
Glad to have you with us in the studio. I'm Reese Dave,
one day off of what has otherwise been a nice weather week. Up in the 50s a lot of days. Supposed to be back up again, warm tomorrow, and then warm this even thunderstorms this weekend, but still warm.
Before we head down to the field for the coin toss, we'd like to remind you this game is brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste,
as
zero
always,
calories.
for everybody that
enjoy everything.
Is new or whatever, you can feel free to. I'm gonna receive them. I'm gonna try to get some momentum at the start of this game. Anytime, if you have any questions during the stream at all,
All teams are
Iowa State basketball or football, we're just about set to get women's basketball, or about the site or anything like that, I'm always happy to answer that stuff. Well, let's see if Ellis Hobbs can do something.
He's to the 10.
Last week.
He's to the 20.
Pancake block.
And down he goes at the 41.
There's a reason this man is going to end up winning returner of the year.
Solid kick return like this.
The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game.
Oh, I got Hunter Deckers in. We need to put the young gun in. Hunter Deckers is going to be in this one play for one run play, and that's it. That's about it. Otherwise, we got Jake Williams coming in to play the quarterback because Hunter Deckers is absolutely confoundingly inaccurate in this game. It doesn't make any sense to me.
He takes it right side for a good game. Brock's in a running here for a prestigious award, Herbie, but he doesn't want to think about that right now. He's got to stay focused and keep the task at hand in front of him, and that's winning the ball game. They're about 4 yards away here on second down.
I like this, actually. We're playing a tight box, which could leave us.
And they get nice yardage on that run.
Could give us some stuff deeper over the middle.
On that run.
Yeah, he did a nice job of using his blockers on that run. Really a nice read.
I don't really mean to stay in the pistol, but some of it's kind of working. Go here, we'll go dive dummy. Just keep moving. They're playing with like no high safeties. Terrell Brock.
And he's taken down around the 22-yard line. What a huge run by the tailback.
It's pretty obvious that this offensive line controlled the line of scrimmage that time, but did you see how this halfback eluded the defense?
I'm going to stay here again.
From the 22-yard line.
If they look like they're going to blitz again, I might. And they really keep pushing that line. They're blitzing like every time.
Nice run. He's brought down.
It's a good little move there, though. We'll hurry up. They're playing a tight box, but they're not and they're blitzing their linebackers, but they're leaving holes.
Brought down after a nice run.
We're gonna go hurry up again.
The offensive coordinator,
depending on how they line up, we might throw something.
His offense
we might throw like some sort of quick slant.
They're not in a hurry, but they're very, very
Oh
methodical.
man, they leave
very
wide open,
approach.
really wide.
Third first down that they've picked up on this drive.
Good drill.
And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Now we're gonna do something besides run dives up the middle. All right, let's do H shallow cross. I know this is kind of a deeper passing play, but
second down.
I'm gonna have Anderson coming on a slant there. There's Fenner. Fenner's open.
Fires out to
Get
his
in there.
wideout.
Hey, touchdown. That's how we do it. One thing I want to do though, I want to take easy Anderson. I mean, I know he's like an impact player on the offense and stuff like that now. I should have changed this before the game, but he's only got 82 speed. That's full on bummer territory. I mean, I know Daniel Jackson's only got 82, but he's also a 94 overall receiver. So I mean, you can't not put him in the game. The Easy is the 4th best receiver on the team, and he's got 82 speed. Oh, come on. Give it to him.
And he misses the extra
I don't know why it does that, where it doesn't register.
Davidson has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off.
Fun.
He just drills this one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
That's all right. We'll go for 2 next time. We're going to start with something basic here. I don't know. It seems like the best thing to do is just kind of experiment for a little bit and see what happens. And then usually you find something that can really wrap it up pretty good.
They'll bring him down around the 27-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 27. Throws quickly. It's almost intercepted.
Eric, you got to pick it off.
Huge sign of relief.
He's right there. I purposely didn't take over him because I didn't want to accidentally mess it up myself. But maybe I should have. I don't know. They're definitely passing here. We're going to guess pass. To cover 2, I'm going to have Jenkins sit back, and I'm going to rush with Wilson.
Once and all, going deep. And it's
Hey,
intercepted.
Young.
And who else? It's the senior safety. He loses some ground.
All right.
Big deflection, and the defender's
Craig
presence
McDonald coming over there with the pass breakup, though. I honestly thought that was behind the D. Like, I was like, oh, shit, he's gone. But it worked out. We'll go H-stick
From their
here.
own 43-yard line. First down. Iowa State is up by 6.
Fenner could get open.
Rolling out to the left
That
side.
said, I will just push
Under
on the
heavy
outside
pressure.
and just try to pick up some
He's at the 40.
yards on the
He's
ground.
knocked out of bounds at about the 35.
I got no problem with that. I mean, A was open on that curl route, but run 4 verticals here. I'm going to see if I can hit Hayford. Because they're running man right now.
He rolls out to the right. Under pressure. And he's shoved out of bounds right around the 30.
Nice little play there to get away. I kind of thought that guy was going to end up getting to me. Run the ball a little bit. Jake's
From
tired.
the 30-yard line. Second down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
What is going on with this defense? I mean, don't get me wrong. The offense is doing a nice
Right now,
job
though,
with
just
first downs.
kind of feeling pretty good, honestly,
well,
though, because
but the defense is just
gashing them
letting
right
them
now.
maintain possession and move the ball
Garrett
right
Rock
down
already
the
at
field.
64 yards.
They've got to try to change things up with their scheme. Be more aggressive, attack, do some things to change it up, take some risks.
Tackle right around the 8-yard line.
Maybe after
Hurry
a
up.
nice run like that, you try to go up in the air with a play-action pass.
I'm perfectly happy to just sit here and gash him for 8-10 yards to carry for Terrell Brock.
Tackle after
man.
decent pickup.
Thought I was going to get there. Going to keep pushing it.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
Slide forward.
Tackle made at the 1.
Man.
Brock comes away with 2
The
yards
left
on the
guard
carry.
slid right into my running lane.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
I'll get in there.
Touchdown,
There we go.
Cyclones.
All right. Doing pretty good so far. We're going to line up in that again and go for 2
And the
here.
quarterback
See what
stays on the
what
field as they
line up
try
in.
for the 2-point conversion.
Finishing that line. I only got 4 in the box. I only got 5 in the box, though, so that's a 1. Oh, man. The right guard
Unable to
didn't do
convert
his
that
job at
2-point
all.
conversion on the ground.
I'm not sure why they chose to go for 2 rather than just kicking the extra point. They certainly didn't have to.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Sends it sailing downfield. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
I just saw a 17th ranked Miami, Ohio, and then there's our 7th ranked Rice Owls.
The quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
If they can play sound football from here out and make a few plays, there's no reason they can't get back into this.
He's tackled around the 25-yard line.
All right, feeling pretty good so far. Right now, Oklahoma State's kind of just struggling with this.
25. Nice run up the middle.
Kind of just struggling against the zone a little bit.
6 yards on the run.
3rd and 4. I think they're going to run.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Actually, no. I'll just sit back in this cover 3. I don't think that quarterback's going to run, but we'll see, I guess. It's certainly possible.
Gets it out in a hurry.
TJ!
Senior. He's at the 30.
Come on, TJ.
Oh, he is drilled at the 20.
Gotta like the start to this game so far.
First and 10. Ball on the 20.
Over 3 passing with 2 interceptions. Not as good as you could ask for from the defense. Oh,
he gets out to about the 18-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
We gotta hurry up. I'm gonna go play action deep in. Ideally, Fenner or Hayford will be open.
He's under some heat.
But currently,
and he throws it away.
And that guy's gonna eat me, so I'm just gonna do that. Let's go stick a nod.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 18.
Because Hayford's probably going to be open. By that I mean Daniel Jackson, and he's going to sneak it. The quarterback's going to sneak it through the tiniest window.
The defense could do there. They had outstanding coverage. It was just good execution from the quarterback making the right throw, and the receiver going up and making the catch.
Touchdown, Iowa State.
All right. We're going to keep pad and draw Brock's stats here a little bit.
So the kicker's going to stay
Make
on
sure
the
he's got that
sideline.
Heisman
These guys will
locked up.
try for a 2-point conversion. And he comes up short on the 2-point conversion.
Oh, well. Okay, well, now we're just going to go.
Davidson has the ball
Just
set,
take
and he
extra
looks
points.
ready to kick this one deep. He kicks it off, and
Apparently
he got
down
all
on the
of that
goal
one.
line, they like to actually stop that play.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
No matter how much people want to talk about points and offense, I still think that the best offense is a great defense. When you put a 0 up there, it makes it pretty easy on your own offense.
Just sitting in these zones has seemed to work fairly well so far.
It's not quite a blowout, but unless they do something here, it might turn into one.
I'm just going to kind of do this for now until they give me a reason to not.
They give to the tailback, and he carries the ball for a nice gain.
Call it a gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
I haven't brought pressure hardly at all in this game. Actually, I haven't.
So it's second down now, and they need about
I'm gonna
4
bring
yards to pick up the first.
Can't believe they let you play.
See what I can come up with.
He's taken down around the 46-yard line.
I credit the quarterback on that pass. He made a great read and delivered a very nice pass.
TJ Tampa got burned to the inside. Oof. Oofa doofa. I'm bringing pressure again. Hey, there it is. Got air corn, nice.
But the defense is fired up, responding and reacting to that sack. Not only do they get the quarterback, but they hit him and hit him hard. I think that can really create some confidence in this
stick on our
defense.
stack
The
here.
next
We'll
time
stick with
this
this cover
quarterback drops
3.
back to throw, you got to be thinking he's going to be a little bit gun-shy and concerned about the pressure
Into the
that
first
these
quarter.
defense is putting on him.
Gotta like where we're at now.
The Cyclones with an 18-point
Gotta keep pouring it
cushion.
on though, because I need to wipe the floor with these guys so I can
And
try
we're
to
back for more action here.
sneak my way back into the BCS title game, because that loss to Missouri that late in the season hurts.
And down he
The
goes.
BCS definitely has an element of what have you done for me lately, and unfortunately I probably lost more recently than anybody else in the rankings.
Third
Good
down,
two-man
and they
under
need to
spy.
get inside the 44.
Trying to guess pass. I'm going to try to get up the middle with Jenkins. Really collapse the pocket.
Going deep, lays it out there. Oh, boy.
Oh, Craig
Almost
McDonald with
intercepted.
another deflection.
They
though.
couldn't pick up the first down, so they'll have to punt this one
They didn't
away.
give him a deflection on the first.
I
Must have to like land an incompletion for it to give him the deflection, because he definitely had a deflection on that first pick that went to Hasheem Young.
Hobbs back deep to return. He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. This one will go into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20.
Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to run that 4 verts play.
It's still only the second
see if
quarter.
maybe
We've got a lot of football left, but I got to say,
They're
this
running
one is
man.
teetering on the brink of a blowout.
Or, well, I don't know. They're just running a man line, I guess, really.
He's on the run. He airs it out.
Open.
Finds the freshman. And he's tackled around the 41-yard line.
That's just a great call by the coordinator there, going to the
gonna
air
run
on
it again.
first down.
Jackson could get open, but that's a star corner. I doubt he gets open.
Rolls to the right, and he just gets rid of it. That was incomplete, and it looked exactly like their last pass.
It was exact same play, and I think the offensive coordinator just tried to pull a fast one.
We'll just take a nod.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 41.
If Hafer can beat his dude here, he can have a lot of space to run.
Throws
He did.
this one out
He
to
totally
the
beat him. There it is.
Got
He's
it.
gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Huge
Touchdown.
touchdown play.
How about Jake Williams though? Just killing it so far. He's been throwing dimes. Just give me the damn.
And the point after is no good.
Why? This is absurd. Why will it not give me the damn kick?
The kicker looks like he's
Works
ready to
just
kick
fine
this
on the
one
kickoff.
off.
Anderson back to return.
He really got a hold of that kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
This is one reason I kind of like Madden's kicking thing. That's just it's an A triple tap, and that's pretty hard to not register.
It was a pretty one-sided first
Definitely
quarter,
happened
but
for
I
it 'cause
wouldn't
it's
be
bad and then the
surprised
game's
if
broken
things
shit,
changed in a
but-
big way before halftime. They bring
There
him
we
down.
go.
I think that one's on
Man,
the
when
offensive
Jenkins
line.
can get
They've got to
pressure-
do a
can get
better
pressure up
job
the
of
middle
holding
like
their
that
blocks, or else this
and
quarterback's going to be
force
pulling turf out of his
quarterback
face
to
mask all game.
They
kind of
find
leave the
themselves in a
pocket.
hole here after that sack.
Ooh, he's in
It's second
trouble,
and
especially
long.
when he forces him to Cole Peterson's side.
Got it and brought down immediately. Singleton gained 7 yards with a catch
All
there.
right, let's go.
That makes it 3rd and 11.
Order. We'll go cover 3. I know I ran a man last time. I'm gonna stick with cover this time. Jenkins.
And he tackles him hard.
Forced him into
at the
Cole
16.
Peterson
They
again.
get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have
Oh,
a
man.
chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
And that's 3 and out. Nothing going on that series. Hobbs is the deep man awaiting the return. Booming kick.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
Hobbs fields it at the 38. Brought down at the 45. So he managed to get a few yards on the run back.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, Brad, with so much traffic in the middle there, it really makes it tough to break free.
The offense will come out again hoping to have similar results as their last drive.
I love to watch a quarterback when he can really get into sync with his wide receivers. These guys have worked all week on their preparation to attack this defense, and right now,
man, they just really keep playing with like almost no high safety. They're blitzing. I don't even see what I can get. Do that just as a safety valve. Center's open. Yeah.
Quick strike to the receiver, and he's taken down.
You're gonna blitz. I'm gonna do that every time.
Williams off the fake.
Oh, I got some room to run at least.
Inside the 10.
Get in
Big
there.
play
Oh,
there, and now they're looking at 1st and goal.
Nice little run there for Williams.
1st down. Big opportunity to score here inside the 5. It's 1st down and goal.
3rd or 4th touchdown. 3rd, I think.
Touchdown, Cyclones.
Okay. We're gonna kick an extra point, and we're gonna make it. Why? Just register.
He missed it.
Why?
He missed the extra point.
Why are you refusing to register my freaking thumbstick? I don't get it. I don't understand what's happening.
State ready to kick this one off.
And it works just fine for this. What?
Nice kick, plenty of distance.
Why?
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys have really got some work to do, I think, Kirk, in the second half, because from what we've seen from their quarterback so far, if he's their star, it's not shining right now. And they got to find
I don't understand this at all. I don't understand why it just refuses to register the thumbstick.
Quarterback coach, they're all going to have to get together and take some time to visit with this quarterback at halftime and try to find out if they can somehow get him going. And the other thing think about is maybe this is where the running backs, maybe this is their week to take some of the pressure off of them. Maybe the receivers, the offensive line. When your star isn't playing up to his abilities, he has a tendency to press. Somebody else has to step up their game and take some of the pressure off him.
From their own 38-yard line, it's 1st down. And it's caught, and he's brought down quickly.
All right. Kind of starting to spread me out a little bit. I'll do this. I'm going to try to rush up with Jenkins and see what I can come up with. Or he'll just get chopped. That's
he's going to try and scramble. They'll bring him down around the 42-yard line. They'll get the 1st down.
He made the correct decision to tuck it and go.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. The quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers. Brought down at the 32.
What impresses
he gave me that free safety back there. I don't really know why.
Vision. He read the coverage perfectly to find his man for good yardage.
We're going to guess. Yeah, I'm not going to guess anything. I think they might run.
And they might be coming with a blitz here. And he might want it all here.
Oh, what happened?
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Excellent play here by the quarterback, making the proper reads and finding his playmaker for the score.
You've always got to be on your toes when you're covering this guy. He splits the uprights with the extra point.
Guess I should have played cover
nice
2.
Five-play, 75-yard drive. And the result, 7 points.
This quarterback has really demonstrated a tremendous amount of ability and leadership today. I'd be very surprised if he didn't continue to play well.
Ordinarily, I probably would have. But
30-7. Iowa State's been playing like a well-oiled machine in this first half. And, Kirk, are we going to see more of the same in the second?
Well, I think as long as they can maintain the proper frame of mind, I think they've got a great shot to be able to pull away and win this game decisively. But the challenge for them will be listening to their coaches at halftime and continuing to play with that same aggressive attitude that they played with in the first half.
Things are on the verge of getting out of hand before we even hit the half. These next few drives are going to go a long way in determining what kind of game this will end up being.
Oh, he
Throws
dropped
to the back quickly, off his hands, incomplete.
Damn it.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
All right, let's get some yards.
From their own 25-yard line. It's 2nd down. He makes it to the 25-yard line. And the halfback's got nowhere to go. Oklahoma State's going to use their first time out of the half here.
Let's do one of these. That safety's blitzing.
Fakes the handoff, and he's in trouble.
There we go.
Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry.
Oh, baby. Go Fenner. Go, baby. All right.
So
Shout out quarterback breaking. He's blitzing. I couldn't do anything about it, but that quarterback broke that tackle.
That's a great way to make a statement.
It's first down.
Honestly, probably should have just called off
up some great yardage through the
play
air.
action as soon as I saw the blitz, but
up the middle for a nice game. He tops 100
collapsing their
yards on the
line.
ground with
So
that
I'm going to
last
try to
run.
see if I can.
I'm so impressed
If they do
with
it
the way
again, I'm
he
going to
runs,
try
and
to.
I've got to say, he might be my favorite at this point for the Heisman Trophy.
Inch. Yeah, we'll go forward. See what we can get there.
Tackled after a decent run up the gut. Brock picks up about 4 yards on the play.
3rd down.
Now I'm going to go 4 verticals here, but I'm going to
Short
bring
yardage
Jarrell
situation here. It's 3rd and 1.
on an out route to the right here as a safety valve. But I won't need him because Hayford's right
And he's
there.
immediately tackled. The Cyclones will use their first time out of the half.
That makes it 1st and goal.
I'm gonna line up in the run. We'll see what they do here.
And he's
Even lower
at the
for the
3-yard
hits.
line.
Call it a gain of 2 yards.
They called a time. Did I just override their timeout?
Touchdown, Iowa State.
All right. Let's make a field goal. And if I miss another one, I'm not kicking extra points anymore. Whatever, I'll just do it halfway. I don't even care.
And he converts the extra point.
Hey, look at that.
And
We got a point after that.
75-yard drive, and they put up 7 points. Davidson has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Oklahoma State's gotten the
386 yards
play out of their
offense in the first
quarterback, and
half.
you expect that was going to happen. But, I mean, what is happening here? Somebody
right.
else is going to have to come to the fourth runner. This thing's going to be over.
Chris says just
If
go
you
for
had
2.
told me before
Honestly,
the
I probably
game that
should
this
from now on.
quarterback
Just
would have played like this through the first quarter and a
I
half
don't
or
know.
so.
Hopefully
I would have
that
thought this team would
just
have been
kicking
leading
half
this
kicks
game. You're right.
works.
Something has got to happen where his teammates, the rest of this group, they've got to raise their game if they want to have any chance of winning this game.
I'm not
Oklahoma
entirely sure
State
what they're
will
doing.
take a timeout. That's their second of the half.
I don't know. I'm going to play quarter.
Short yardage
play
situation here. It's 2nd down and 1.
Just see what happens, I guess. I don't know. I would assume that they're going to pass it, but sometimes they're going to run a screen.
Zips it to the back.
Machine Young sniffed it
Tackle
out.
made at the 34.
Really, not going to call your last time out.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
The CPU game management in late game situations is
And we
befuddling.
finally come to the
Sometimes
end of
it's
the first
really
half,
bad.
and this
It
one's
doesn't make
not
any
even
sense at all.
close. Iowa State's got a huge lead.
37-7. I'm not saying I can't fuck it
Really
up,
a
but
lopsided
I'm gonna
ball
try
game
not to.
as we're just about set to start the second half.
It works just fine there. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe
He
I'm
just
just pushing
drills
forward at
this one.
exactly the wrong time. It's just not registering.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
They're running out of time now.
I hope they show some fight
To
here
run
and
the
try
ball.
to stay competitive. If you're going to get blown out, you at least want to go down swinging.
Oh, I was right there.
And he goes down quickly.
I saw it. I was going to undercut it and steal it
That makes it 2nd
and
and
intercept
6.
that pass, but I didn't. I regret it.
It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 29. So the halfback gets only 2 on the draw play.
Continuing to own the line of scrimmage.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Let's see here. Didn't actually get to the quarterback that time, but and they've got to pass it. Jeez, I don't know. Maybe not.
Tackle after decent pickup.
Damn.
You know, Brad, on these 3rd downs where it's 3rd and medium, it gives the play caller a chance to run the football or to throw the football. And in this case, I really think the defense was sitting back thinking about more the pass game, and it opened up some running lanes, and the offense was able to take advantage of that and convert for a 1st down.
Oh, what the hell? What the?
He's tackled around the 47-yard line.
Had him at the line of scrimmage, then he just decided to break every single tackle known to man.
1st down.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 47. Now he tries to buy some time. He's at the 40. He is drilled at the 37-yard line. And that's their 3rd 1st down of the drive.
The defense needs to figure out a way to stop them, or else they're going to have no
Try
problem
pulling
putting
Jenkins
points
off.
on the board.
First and 10.
Illingworth has apparently found some courage to start running the ball, so we're going to put a spy on him, I guess.
Just throws this one away.
I think I'm going to keep running a little bit of that, wherever that play went.
Throws complete. He's got space to work.
That's not who I wanted.
He's taken down.
I thought he was going to give me somebody else. I don't know, Craig McDonald maybe.
That makes it 1st and 4.
All right.
It's 1st down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. Flips it middle to the running back. And they hit him in the backfield. Loss of 3.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all by the offensive play call.
2nd and goal.
Let's see.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive.
Purdy ran a 4.81 at the combine. That's not, I mean, that's honestly not terrible. I don't think anybody is expecting him to be a burner or anything like that. But I mean, I think that's honestly perfectly acceptable for a guy that. Oh, TJ!
Boy, another interception. You know,
I think
you
that's
look at this offense and they're making mistakes, but how about the effort and the tenacity
that's
from
not,
this
honestly,
defense?
that's not bad. I don't think anybody's expecting him to be a burner, but he's clearly quicker on film
to blow this team out.
than that 4.81 would indicate.
I
mean, like maybe you got to remember though, like Baker Mayfield didn't really run that great of a time, but people people kind of thought of him as kind of a dual threat guy, like certainly capable of doing some damage on the ground, even if he's not a burner that's going to just take off and go on these long runs. So I don't really see any like that 4.81 really hurting Brock's draft stock or anything like that. I don't think that's too bad, honestly. If he was a primary runner like a Malik Willis at a Liberty or something like that, like if he was primarily,
so we got a few yards on that
primarily, but
if
running was a massive part of his game, like it is for Malik Willis, or like it was for Lamar Jackson, or any of those guys, it'd be a much bigger deal. But with what he does, where it's mostly just elusive scrambling and kind of making something out of nothing, that's good enough. They're not drafting him for his running ability. Jarrell.
And he's
nice
tackled
move
around
there.
the 33-yard line.
The offensive coordinator has to be
Right,
elated
let's see
with
if
the way
we
his
can
offense right now is executed. They're not in a hurry, but they're very, very
Maybe play action
methodical.
deep out
Very
here. I want to see how they
consistent
line
with their
up.
approach.
See if there's
That's the third first down that they've picked up on this
just the
drive.
one high safety.
From their
there.
own 33-yard line. It's first down.
It seems like they've kind of given up on blitzing
Play
for the
action.
most part. I know Hayford was kind of open there.
And he's got room to work. Knocked out of bounds at the 44.
If there's anything I've learned from playing this game as much as I have been recently, it's that throwing on the run
Here's
can't
the
be
8th
trusted.
play of the series. Nice
Should have
run,
bounced
and
out
he's
something on
brought
the inside.
down.
Damn it. Let's do this. And I want to switch over to spread flex because I want
Iowa
that
State
H-stick play.
comes to the line in complete control in this game.
I'm going to send him deep because there's a non-zero chance he gets past that defensive back.
He scrambled.
Let's just try to go this way and turn
They'll
that
make
field a
the
little bit.
sack.
This quarterback has to do a better job of avoiding the rush because sacks can be real drive killers.
We're going to go with that. We're going to go 4
This is
verts
the
here.
10th play of this drive.
I mean, it is 4 verts, but it's not really 4 verts. It kind of is, but not really.
Catches it, and that's all. Nice gain, but not enough for the first down.
Running
Yeah, that's a
again.
nice play there. They did
But instead of that
everything
little-
right except get enough
Instead of that
yards for the
delayed
first
route there
down.
from Jarrell, I'm just going to have him swing to the right. After he's gonna,
There's a
ooh,
strike completes.
I got to be honest, I'm
And
kind of
he's taken
surprised that
down
that went as
at the
good as it did.
32-yard line.
Reagan brings him down at the 32-yard line.
But the ball wasn't behind him or anything like that. It's great. Looks like we're going to get
And this is the 12th play of the
Clint
drive.
Long. Going to get him a carrier too here. Because apparently Jarrell is very tired. Ooh. Ooh, Clint
He
Long.
makes his way
All
to
right.
about the 22.
You talk about execution. That is the 6th first down on this drive alone. That's exactly the way the
Let's see what
offensive
fade
coordinator and
smash
this
looks
offensive
like here.
staff has prepped this offense all week. I'm sure they're
Goolsby.
standing over on the sidelines amazed themselves the way their plan right now is coming into fruition.
Nearly
Oh, shit.
intercepted.
I was hoping they would lead him out to the sideline.
Misread the defense or just made a poor decision. But that wasn't a pass he should have thrown.
Here's play number 14 of this drive. Iowa State with a big advantage.
Go play action. Maybe Daniel Jackson, but probably more like Jenkins. Or
And he throws
Fenner.
right away. It falls incomplete.
Remember,
Oh,
this is
come
college
on.
football. All you need is 1 foot down to be able to make this catch. This time, the wide receiver is just too close to the boundary, not allowing himself to get either his left or
We'll
right
play
foot
action
down.
boot and see if we can't hit that
3rd
crosser
and 10.
quarter.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
He is wide open.
And a nice
All
pickup
right, we're
there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
And this is the 17th play of the current drive. And they get nice yardage
Trump
on
somebody.
that run.
He's got 14 TDs. Let's get him 5.
That brings up 2nd and 4.
They get on the board again. Touchdown. Nice run and a score
right.
by the halfback.
And a nice call by the coach there. Just
If
give
that
it to your
doesn't
main
seal him
man
up
anytime
the,
you're near the goal line.
Heisman, I don't know what will. All right, we're good.
He makes the PAT.
I don't know. Maybe I just got to
A
hold
long
it forward.
16-play, 94-yard drive. And they add 7 points to the scoreboard. Davidson has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. Nice kick.
I'd like
Plenty
to try
of
to get
distance.
into the 50s.
He's to the 20.
Oh, God. What am I doing?
Tackle
no,
made
tackle.
at the 33-yard line. The Cowboys are just falling apart in this quarter. I mean, are there any positives you can even use to motivate the team right now?
Well, as
bad as it looks and feels right now, there's still over a quarter of football to be played. You just got to forget about the mistakes, try to get a little bit of
cover
momentum
3 here,
and get confidence back in this quarterback being able to make plays for it.
I don't know.
The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive. Let's see if they can be more successful here.
Anytime you give the ball away, it's a disappointment. So these guys want to show that they can hang on to it.
They'll bring him down around the 46-yard line. That's 3 down and 1 to go. Iowa State's running away with it. Well, folks, we head into the fourth quarter.
Second time went to 4.72. That's better. That is right in the range that I would have expected to see Brock the first time. And I think that's a number that I think he should be pretty happy with.
And it's almost picked off.
That could have been
Ellis
a huge
Hobbs.
shift in momentum.
You got to pick it off, my man.
Wow, that was close.
Second and 10.
What are you doing?
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 46.
Got to pick that off.
He fights forward to about the 49.
Call it a gain of 3 yards. That makes it 3rd and 7.
The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. Throws it out, and it falls incomplete.
The ball was underthrown. It was a good read. He just needs to find his rhythm back
where do you
there
think
and
the women
step
and men will
throw
be
the football.
seated in March Madness? Oh, hard to say.
It's
I don't have a lot of.
fourth down,
I don't know what to say about the men right now. Well, both of them just got their ass kicked. Assuming the men put at least a decent showing up in the Big 12 tournament, I would guess they're probably
when the game's already been decided.
I mean, it's probably a
These
7
young
seed.
men, another good stop right there.
Maybe a 6, but probably a 7. The women are probably
playing out the stretch here. You want to get experience for guys who normally don't get in the game.
Again, assuming they don't, assuming they haven't put up a decent showing
State up big
in
right
Kansas
now.
City, I would guess they're probably a 3 seed.
He makes his way to about the
I know
45.
they got blown out the other night, but it's by women's basketball is a little bit different. Where like getting blown out by one of the top 3 or like 4 or 5 teams isn't going to hurt you that much because usually the top 4 or 5 teams are like genuinely dominant teams, so they usually kind of give them an extra little bonus.
He's at the 30. Going to go across the middle.
Like in, like in men, we have Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Like this is one of those situations where it's probably where like losing to that is not. It's like it's a good loss. Had they kept it close, it probably would have been like. It would almost be considered damn near a win.
Big play
He's
there.
there.
Now they're looking
Chris
at
Olave's
first
trying
and
to
goal.
4.26. That's cooking, man.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that
We
goal
get
line.
Terrell Brock 6. So they're pinching the line. They're pinching. We're gonna pinch the line too. We're gonna see what happens. Look at that.
And there's
Actually
another
worked pretty
one.
good. Maybe that's the antidote to that. I don't know. Nice little rushing day there for our Terrell Brock, though.
And he adds
I thought it was going to
the
do it
extra
to me
point.
again.
Let's go to the
but
studio for this restate
caught it on the way down,
update.
so that was weird.
Getting you caught up on the Conference USA
Florida
Championship game.
Atlantic
A tight
beating
game, two
number
relentless
7
fighters
Rice.
exchanging blows.
They line up to kick this one away.
Anderson deep to return.
He really got a hold of that kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
All right.
The Cyclones have a defense that's a sight to behold, Kirk.
Well, they just play with a chip on their
3
shoulder.
sacks,
They are
3
all over the
interceptions,
field.
4 pass
The defensive
breakups.
line knows their
Their
job. The
only
linebackers,
sack
the
was that one was a
safeties, the corners.
0-yard sack.
Everybody plays as one, and they've
Where I
been
was
fun to watch
basically
today.
past the line.
And it'll be interesting to see how much fight this team has left in them. This has been a brutal game. Just throws
I
this
just got
one
him to
away.
throw it away.
Brad, I just
on
think
the
this
screen.
quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions. And especially when the defense starts to get
All right.
pressure, you've
Let's
got to
see
either
here.
get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
He's on the run. Tackle at the 31-yard line. And the clock continues to run.
Now let's see if they try to hurry up here.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
We're gonna run that again, but then
So
we're
it's
gonna
3rd
have
down now, and they're going to need about 4.
Eric Horn in a QB spy because he's being annoying.
Tackle made at about the 39-yard line.
Gain of 8 on the play. 1st down.
I'm gonna keep doing it. Honestly, I don't see any reason to switch at this moment.
He's in trouble. Got it. Complete. He's out
Damn,
of bounds.
someone cover these guys.
Gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
They're just getting open right at the end of the play.
We've
We're
got a
blitz.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Pressured and brought down.
You can't take sacks
Blake
like
Peterson.
that as a quarterback. You just
Oh,
can't.
Jenkins got
if
it.
you
Nice.
can't find a receiver, get out of the pocket and throw the
I'm gonna
ball
do it
away.
again. Because I like blitzing these guys.
Man left, man left. Two down. I got you, 88. I got you.
And he
Oh,
can't get away from the
straight
pressure.
in.
The defenders played the snap count perfectly. He found the path into the backfield and didn't let the quarterback get away.
Well, they've converted one 3rd down play on this drive, but now they're faced with a 3rd and long.
I'm gonna take away their time that they need to throw this ball far enough downfield. You what?
He's at the 30.
That
to the
did not
20,
just happen.
The 10.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure they won't win it, but they haven't quit yet.
oh,
Wow,
what
an
the hell was
almost
that?
impossible pass to defend, and it goes for 6.
What the hell
defense
just
would have
happened?
needed 12 guys on the field that time.
I mean, he's clearly down, but okay, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna challenge that. Oh. Oh. What just happened?
Play is under review.
Oh, they're just reviewing that part of the play? He was down earlier. Like, well, obviously we don't need to review it now. But that's not the part of the play we needed to review.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Thanks.
After review, they decided that the
Pretty
call
sure we
on the
should try to
field
tackle
will
him.
stand.
Thanks, man. Thanks. All right, I guess.
And he hits the PAT. So that's a 7-play, 76-yard drive. And the result, 7 points.
Brett, I thought the key to that drive really had a lot to do with the quarterback and the receivers getting in sync, making it very tough for the defense to slow him down.
I should have gone for an onside kick return there, but that's okay.
Tackle at the 48. Iowa State's dreams are a reality in this football game. They've
I'm still going to try to score, but I'm going to do it
with
with a conservative clock, so I'm going to try to just run clock basically. Actually, I'm just going to go all conservative. Tempo and all that. Yeah. Okay.
This offense did really well with the air attack on their last trip out there. Let's see if they can do the same thing here.
I think the defense right now is just sitting back on their heels. They're allowing the offense to kind of dictate things to them.
Wait.
And the one thing is that any defensive coordinator will tell you in the country, you have to be the one trying to dictate things to the offense. So change it up. Try something different. If it's not working, you can't continue to sit back on your heels.
It's 2nd down now, and they're just a few feet away from that 1st down marker. A little more than 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
The defense can't be surprised that they're running the football. But for whatever reason, they're not stepping
carries.
up when they need to be able to come up with a stop.
Actually, I thought I'd been passing quite a bit, but I don't know. I guess not.
He fights forward to about the 33.
All right. Well, I mean,
That brings up 2nd and 9.
there's not like a lot I can try to score
We've got a
here, but
2nd and 9
like,
here.
what we've got
Ball on
going
the
so far is
33-yard
pretty
line.
much It's pretty much everything that we could do as far as getting in the national title.
He's tackled at about
Just
the 15-yard line.
Blowing out a top 15 team in the conference championship game. I bet Matias would attack. Maybe.
He gets to about the 5. He just continues to power his way through the defense, and he's now at 200 yards for the game.
You don't often expect a guy to
like
be
he's a
so
58,
outstanding,
14.
but here's a player where you do. It's a regular thing for him.
He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
I don't even care that his yards came on 36 carries, but 200 yards is pretty damn good.
Touchdown, Iowa State. And for Brock, he has a chance to rush his way into the record books.
He just knows how to run the ball into the end zone. And if you don't think that's a special skill, ask all the defenders he's run through to get there.
I'm an idiot. I'm going to run a fake pass because I feel like it.
Here's the... No,
he's
they're
open.
Go for 2.
Hey!
And they get the 2.
All right.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Excellent kick.
Chris said, by the way, Discord is a lot of fun. You guys have put a lot of work into it. Dude, I love this Discord.
This is my kind of game. We're getting a chance
originally,
to see so
Matias kind of brought it up to me or whatever.
If this offense could continue
before we started it or
that
whatever.
we've seen from the previous
and
three
he's like, I'm going to make a Discord. And that's a great idea. And the Discord has been turned into is a really awesome thing. There's tons of good channels.
It's a blowout. A lot of folks have already gone home. And Herbie, I think we're going to make our dinner reservation.
Vast majority. I mean, there's only been like a couple times where people have like gotten a little
He gets
catty.
to about the 34-yard line.
As forums or discussion or chat rooms go, the Discord has been awesome. The people have been awesome. It's been great discussions. Been good like
short yardage
non-toxic
here.
internet discussion. Like the Discord's been everything. Been more than what I could have hoped for even. It's been really, really awesome.
Caught, and
it's helped bring together a lot of our people that, as comment sections on articles and things like that have become less and less popular. Discord's a place where people can go and congregate and talk about anything. And it's not just Iowa State stuff. It's any sports. It's hobbies and video games, history. And also, shout out to the people that are in the politics group, because when Matias made that politics channel, I immediately messaged him. I was like, dude, I'm gonna veto the shit out of that. I don't want any part of that. But extraordinary amount of credit goes to everybody that's been in the politics chat room. I have not seen one time where it's gotten even remotely close to like toxic or mean-spirited or people arguing about dumb shit or anything like that. It's been fantastic. The discussion then there has been genuinely awesome. And I want to give a very, very big thank you to everybody that's been in that and has made that a really great channel, honestly. And I also should thank you our premium subscribers because they boosted our server, and a couple of you are Patreon subscribers, and we really appreciate that because it's extra money to help us pay for microphones and things like that for podcasts and all that. So thank you to everybody that's made the Discord server as awesome as it is, and we're trying to continue to build it out. To have things like, so anytime that I stream, anytime Matias or I stream on Twitch and Discord or on Twitch and YouTube, that it automatically posts into the Discord and all that stuff, so you guys don't miss any of that. So, all right, well, we beat the shit out of them, so we're going to have to just see what happens. As of right now, I'm locked into the Fiesta Bowl, but I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know if we did enough. I would guess probably not. You can't, it's hard to jump from 6 to 1. I mean, it says Fiesta Bowl there, but it also said that before we started simulating, so I don't know if that was like already there because it locked us out. I feel like it always says Fiesta Bowl there because that's, that's the Big 12 lock. That's the Big 12 tie-in for the New Year's 6. But it also would be the Sugar Bowl too, so I don't know. I don't know. Either way. Oh, Matt Campbell's 38 now. Terrell Brock is a Heisman. We're in the Fiesta Bowl. Oh, just short. We're playing Rutgers. Playing Rutgers in the Fiesta Bowl. On the Heisman, Terrell Brock won the Maxwell. Terrell Brock won the Walter Camp. Somebody won Chuck Bednarik for Cole Peterson. Nice. Cole Peterson won the Bronco Nagurski Award. Won the Doak Walker. There you go, Terrell Brock. Blake Peterson won the Vince Lombardi Award. Cole Peterson won the Dick Butkus Award. Michael Antoine won the Thorpe Award. Won the Ellis Hodge won the Johnny the Jet Rogers Award for Best Returner. Fantastic. Just sweeping. Damn near sweeping those awards. Okay, coaching skill trees. Let's see here. 'Cause I've already got the Saban factor knocked out. Is there anything here I'm worried about? Open 3. See, I don't really ever try to open lock recruits that much. Could get myself an extra 500 points. I'm usually not like starved for points in the later weeks though, so I'm gonna go back to this game day stuff over here. Not worried about that too much. Team starts off hot in rivalry games. Shown previous play call. Sure. All right. So let's keep that change. And I think after this season, I'm going to rearrange the Big 12 to the new Big 12 to include our group of, the actual new Big 12 and kind of rearrange a little bit. All right. And we've got Rutgers now. I don't know exactly. Ooh, they're not good. They're not good at all. All right, let's do helmet. We're going to do the white. Maybe we'll be all white. Actually, let's be... Yeah. See, and I see, whenever I say white, though, it seems like it changes it to something else. I don't know. Tremendously ugly shoes. Go black. We do that? Yeah, why not? Assuming they're wearing all red. Or not. What do you mean? All they have is away uniforms? What the hell's going on here? Just for Scarlet like a normal friggin' home team. We're just gonna wear away. Wear black number 2 with it's kind of interesting. Actually, no, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do cardinal white cardinal. That's always a good look. And then we'll go white shoes, white socks, white gloves. All right. Suddenly, our pass offense looks really good. Their defense is really good. Offense blows ass, but defense is solid. But also, they play in the Big Ten, so, who knows what's going on.
Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Assuming they're going to kick. Yep.
Davis.
Why does I pick white shoes for a reason?
Feel the thunder in the crowd as they await the start of this game. He's to the 20. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line.
All right, we'll figure it out. I'm going to start similar to last game. We're going to just kind of start running the ball a little bit. It's the Heisman Trophy winner, Jarrell Brock. God damn it. One of these times I'm going to remember to change him out. The funny thing is, Hunter Deckers is only a junior, which means he's going to sit on the bench for an entire season as a 99 overall, and it's going to be hilarious. Aiden Bowman is definitely going to transfer. Or maybe he won't, and I'll just have, like, the most stacked quarterback room of all time. But either way, we're switching in Hayford. I need to remember to do that before next season.
And they make the stop around the 26-yard line. Brock's been having a remarkable season. Herbie, we saw him break that record last game. Right now, he's got to not let that go to his head because the guys on the other sideline would like nothing more than to make him forget all about it. Second down, 7 yards to go. Ball on their own 26. He makes his way out to about the 35.
If you can consistently run effectively like this, it'll force the defense to pay more attention to the run, and that creates chances in the play-action passing game.
They're in a cover 4, huh? Tyquan Thornton from Baylor ran a 4.21. Holy cow. I guess maybe I wasn't paying attention, but I guess I didn't realize it was that fast.
Very well designed play that time to give them a first down. The linemen executed their blocks nicely, and it went for a good game.
Whew.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 46. Gains his way to the 46-yard line.
That's got to be a combine record, hasn't it? I think that's got to be a combine record. 4.21.
If they have some success with it early,
I don't think I've ever seen anybody go below 4.2.
Brought down right around the 38-yard line.
The defense doesn't seem to have an answer right now. They might need to change up some of their schemes.
It really is a bummer that we couldn't have had fans. Am I just getting
the 38-yard line? It's first down.
It says SS Zone Blitz. Like, is that guy going to...
Williams off the fake.
Ooh, what a throw.
And he's tackled right around the 18-yard line.
I like it. They're not afraid to try this defense over the middle. The quarterback saw man coverage
Williams is
and
just
gave his receiver
dimes.
a chance to make a play. They picked up the first down. I wouldn't be surprised to see them come back to that play.
Throws falling back, incomplete.
He's throwing off his back foot for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions. And especially when the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
Playing man. Ooh, that was a bad throw.
Coverage, and it's intercepted.
That was an incredibly bad throw.
And he probably should never have thrown that ball.
When your receivers are covered like that, sometimes as a quarterback, it's better to just take the sack than take your chances with a throw.
Huh. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 14. Loose ball.
Hey!
Picks up the loose ball.
Go Childress. Hey! Scoop and score, baby!
Cyclones.
Ball don't lie. Eric Warren laid the hit. Oh, you're about to try to screw me again.
And he adds the extra point. Davidson has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
All right.
It was a rough road on their last drive as the fumble led to a touchdown.
Brad, it's very important that this offense put that last possession behind them and just focus on trying to put together some positive plays right now and see if they can put a drive together.
Gets out to around the 35.
Called a gain of 10 yards. That'll make it 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd down, and they're about the length of the football from the first down marker.
3 down. 97's the mic. 97's the mic. Go! Here we go.
Flags are all over the place, and they'll blow it dead.
False start.
False start. Offense.
You got to be careful to avoid these. Penalties are a great way
What do you
to
think
stall
is
out a
football's
drive.
ceiling and floor this year? Okay, that's a great question. So I think he retracted the message. I don't know if he didn't mean to ask that question, but it is a good question. I'd be happy to elaborate.
And he drops it.
So
That'll make it 35.
ceiling and floor next year. Okay, so it's an interesting question.
It's third down
So let's
and
just
5 to
let's
go.
look at the
30.
floor first. So the floor is lower than in previous years because you have a new quarterback, you have a defense that just lost a few of its greatest players of all time.
Looks
Ishim
left,
Young,
intercepted.
including Ishim,
Inside
like
the
you
30.
lost Mike Rose,
10.
and you lose
Touchdown.
Anywaz Enrique,
Big
and you lose
play.
Greg Eisler. Ishim Young's transferred out. You lose a lot on defense. There's a lot of depth. There's a lot of young guys that are playing a lot of minutes and all this. Or they're playing a lot of snaps. It's 14-0, but both of my touchdowns have been on defense. Playing a ton of snaps and stuff like that, so there's a lot of good depth there. So that's a great sign. You have lots of young guys that have played a lot of snaps already.
Iowa State gets set to kick this one away.
That said, Will McDonald is back, so that's great.
He
That's
just
great news.
drills this one.
But he can't do everything by himself. He's gonna command a lot of attention. He's gonna command double teams virtually every time
Down he goes.
every time he's on the
19.
field.
No matter how much
Which is
people
gonna
wanna talk
it's gonna
about
draw
points
some
and offense,
it's gonna draw
I
some
still
attention
think
away and
the best
hopefully free
offense
somebody
is
else
a
up.
Great defense.
But
When you put
if
a
he's
zero
not
up there,
if he's getting
it
double
makes it
teamed all day
pretty
and not
easy on
getting to
your
do
own
anything,
offense to go out there and
then
win the game.
it's hard for him
So
to do
the
anything.
offense will come back out onto the field, hoping for a little better result than that last
So
pick
let's say
six.
defense takes a
This
step back
quarterback
because
needs to be a little
they
bit more
lost too much.
careful because this defense is
And then let's look at the offense. So the offense, obviously, quarterback change.
Good target. Really
Brock Purdy's
anywhere on the
played
field.
for three
They
and
like
three
to get him
quarter,
the ball in short to
3.5
medium
seasons
range
basically.
situations.
And you lose Charlie Kohler, you lose Breece Hall, you lose those are kind of main ones. But then and Chase Allen. You do get your receivers back, but the offensive line
First down,
last year
10
wasn't
yards to
great.
go. Ball
You
on the
have,
35-yard line.
They were okay at times, but they weren't. I wouldn't call them
Looks
good
like someone got a
necessarily.
head start on the line.
But let's say the offensive line doesn't get any better.
Offense.
And maybe Hunter Deckers takes some time to get into stride. And Jarrell Brock is
Still first down.
decent. He's a decent running back, but he's not Breece Hall. The absolute floor, I think, if things are just not quite working, it's probably because West Virginia is probably not going to be very good next year.
And not much
Kansas
room
is
there as they try to
Kansas.
work
I think
left
Kansas
side.
State will probably.
The defense
I
just
don't know. Who knows what
swarmed
Kansas
over
State's
him on
going to look
that
like.
Yeah,
Adrian
they were able
Martinez
to
could be good for
penetrate
them,
the
but
offensive line and get to the
who
running
knows?
back before that play even had a chance.
Kansas will be bad. I mean, I think the absolute floor, if everything else just totally bottomed out, I mean, I guess 4-8.
From their own
I
30-yard
would be
line.
surprised if they were
Second
worse than
down.
5 and 7. I would be really surprised if they were worse than 5 and 7. A losing season is possible if Hunter Deckers isn't if he's not as good as we think he is, and the
He
offensive line
steps
isn't
out at
giving him any
about the
time to work.
33-yard line.
All
That's
that.
a 3-yard pickup.
It was a nice catch by the sophomore.
That could
but it was
mean
well played
step
by
back
the
to like a
defense
5 and
stop
7.
him for a minimal gain.
However, let's take a look at the other side of this. The defense has a lot of really young guys that have played a lot of snaps. And Will McDonald is back. He's the best pass rusher in college football. And I'm not sure it's even all that arguable.
Takes it and he's tackled short. 1 yard
most
loss
prolific
for
sure. And so, I mean, the defense is rock solid. It always has been. It's got playmakers. Bo Fralers is due to step up and become a dude this coming season. Anthony Johnson's there. TJ Tampa probably would take a step forward. Miles Purchase played a bunch of snaps. He can take a step forward. And,
back deep to return.
Let's say you get that second defensive back spot ironed out, where you feel really good about it. That shores up probably the biggest weakness of the defense from last season.
And he has it on the corner,
which is huge. But then
he makes
go
it
to the
out
offense.
to maybe the 39-yard
we know
line.
Hunter Deckers, his raw ability, his raw athletic ability and talent is really impressive. He's a really impressive prospect. He's got a big-time arm. He's athletic. We've seen in the past in his little bit of playing time he's gotten so far is that he can be really dynamic and he can be a really exciting player.
Quick release. Had it knocked down.
That actually might have been a break for the offense. Sometimes
we go, Xavier Hutchinson's back, and they've got a couple guys coming in, like a couple freshmen and stuff like that have a real chance to take off. And obviously, Jalen Noel,
39-yard line.
Jalen Noel is a really dynamic player, and I think he can take a big step forward too. He got a lot of playing time, got lots of targets and stuff like that as the season went on. I think he's got a chance to step up and be a really, really dynamic playmaker. Maybe be that true weapon out of the slot that we kind of thought Tariq Milton would become. And Tariq Milton was that at times, but I don't think he was as consistently the kind of weapon we thought he would be. Early in his career, just based on kind of the stuff we were hearing coming out of camp and stuff like that.
From the 48-yard
part of
line.
that was due to injuries and all that, and some of it was due to inconsistency and all that. But there's nothing wrong with Tariq Milton had a great career here and all that, but just maybe didn't quite live up to expectations. But either way,
the 33-yard line.
Jalen Noel's got a chance to be really good. He got a couple freshmen coming in great games. Has a chance to be really, really good. Daniel Jackson will be back from injury. Jarrell Brock, we know Jarrell Brock, he was higher rated than Brees coming out of high school. Maybe giving him a full workload, maybe we see him take off and he's the next great Cyclone running back. But he doesn't have to do it either by himself. Deion Silas is there. Eli Sanders is there.
Picks up about 7 yards on the
really, really nice players there. And you've got a ton of playmaking ability there where they can put a couple guys on the field at the same time.
Second down,
and
they're going to need about 3 yards
lose,
to pick up the first
Charlie
down.
Kohler and Chase Allen. But there's probably an argument to be made that the offense has a chance to take a step forward.
They're eating up a lot
knowing that they don't.
I'm really impressed
knowing that they
with their
don't
ball
have
control.
the safety blanket of Charlie Kohler and Chase Allen could potentially work to their benefit because that could persuade Tom Manning and the offense to be more aggressive and to try to push the ball downfield a little bit more early on early downs and things like that.
Under heavy pressure, throws.
He's got to be there.
Almost picked off.
Boy, Brad, this guy drops an interception.
and try to be more aggressive because knowing that
is that this guy's been
that it's a big deal to keep moving because you don't just have Charlie Kohler there for an automatic first down whenever you need it.
Because you can't catch the ball as a defensive back.
You do have Xavier Hutchinson, but you don't have Charlie Kohler who's just have him run a stick route 6 yards at the first down marker. He just catches it and falls forward. You don't have that luxury anymore, so hopefully that encourages them to be more aggressive and to try to throw the ball downfield, especially because now they have a quarterback with a big-time arm that can really move the ball down the field. Not that Brock couldn't throw a deep ball, because he did throw a deep ball, and it was a pretty accurate deep ball, but there was times where his arm strength wasn't all the way to where you necessarily want it to be a really vertical passing team. But Hunter Deckers does have that ability. And let's say, and a big key to this all is going to be the offensive line taking a step forward and being more consistent.
Rose to the receiver, got it.
Hey.
Touchdown.
So, the offensive line takes a step forward. after, hopefully they kind of work on their blocking, their blocking scheme, because they've changed the blocking scheme last year. It didn't work.
So they're going to try to determine if the receiver had possession and was inbounds or not. They call it a catch, but the booth signaled down to the referee that they'd like to take another peek at this.
Man, as I see this play again, it really looks like he made
the offensive line takes a step forward. Hunter Deckers is as good as we thought he was going, as good as we think he can be. Jarrell Brock proves to be just the next great Cyclone running back. Xavier Hutchinson has a big year. Greg Gaines shows up. Jalen Knoll has a big year. Easton Dean shows up as a great tight end. Or Deshaun Hanukkah. Going from there, I don't think there's enough talent on the roster to go 9-3.
61-yard drive.
Or if you get enough bounces going your way, even better than that.
I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the
the ceiling is high. The ceiling is maybe higher. Actually, the ceiling is potentially higher than last season. Just retrospectively,
this one, great kick.
Knowing last season,
down in the end zone
we had really high expectations, but retrospectively,
it's still early in the football.
Yeah, give them a lot of credit for the way
they were too high. But also, the reason for that is because
to see this offense eventually find
the offense was going to be somewhat limited when aside from you have one receiver that's really prolific, but otherwise your second best receiver is a tight end.
He just blew past the blockers and dragged the quarterback down.
Boy,
you're predicated on running the ball
here. A few extra seconds and those receivers might have been open.
But it's a power running game, and you're throwing it to the tight ends and stuff like that. Like it's just not an explosive offense that's going to put up tons and tons of points. So you're going to be in lots of close games and things like that. And when you're in close games, sometimes bounces don't go your way.
Iowa State in front, 21-0.
I mean, there's reason to believe that, the 2020 team that went 9-3 and won a Fiesta Bowl, I don't think they peaked. Like, I don't think they maxed out necessarily, because we all saw those games during the season. Like, there was plenty of times where, a couple, one or two things changes in there, and they win the game. Like the Big 12 championship game, they were so close. And the Louisiana game, they should have won that game. I mean, in the end, they were the better team. At the end of the season, they were the better team.
Ball on their own 35.
They should have beat Louisiana. They probably should have won the Big 12 title game. So I don't even know if it's fair to say that they maxed out, because we know that they could have been better.
He's tackled at the 32.
That was a team that did also win some games. I want to say that they shouldn't have, but they won some games that were definitely toss-ups, because they got some bounces that went the right way, and they got a couple big timely returns from Kanani Wangu and stuff like that. But the 2020 team was probably closer to maxing out than maybe we realized, and we unfairly placed the burden of maxing out on the 2021 team when it's really hard to do that. It's incredibly hard to truly maximize your potential, and it's all retrospective now. But
third down, and
looking back at the 2021 team and the 2020 team even to a certain extent, but then looking forward to the 2022 team. I think you can reasonably say
and he's taken down
that
at about the 41.
The talent level and the athleticism level on this team is higher than last year, and that is kind of what drives your ceiling, is raw talent and athleticism, because then from there, whether or not you hit that ceiling is dependent on coaching, it's dependent on execution and skill and things like that. Which those are things that you can't really project on paper.
At the 29-yard
potential is only projected on
getting
paper.
downfield and making
and
the
things
tackle
that
by the
on
coverage
paper,
team.
I would say it's a very talented roster next season. They're deep. They're not experienced, but they are talented and they're athletic. And for that reason, if everything clicks and
you think about
the offensive line takes a step forward to get a couple bounces,
on one side, you've got to find a way to keep
probably
building
on the cards, especially because teams like Oklahoma are probably going to Oklahoma's probably taking a step back next year. And
now he's scrambling.
Texas is probably still not going to be.
He gets rid of this one.
And Kansas State might be fine, but Kansas is still going to be bad. West Virginia's going to be even worse than they were last year. And they beat Iowa State last year. That's a win that Iowa State should get this coming year that they didn't get last year.
2nd and 10.
Stuff like that. West Virginia's going to take a step back, and they weren't that good. So I think there are plenty of wins on the table for Iowa State. They just got to execute. And they got to be.
Around the 36-yard line.
I think the offense has got to be creative. So I think it's funny because like the average or the middle of the range for like what's considered an acceptable season, I think is actually largely. It's probably like acceptable season is probably not the right term for it because like this team could go 6-6 this year, this coming year, and people be like, eh, but they wouldn't be like upset like they would have been last year. Like this year, if they go 6-6, but they basically just look young or whatever, but they are showing lots of promise. I don't think anybody's gonna be really all that upset with it. Go to a bowl game. Look like everybody looks like things are getting better.
Immediately. When this guy gets his arms around the ball carrier, I don't care who it is. He's not getting away.
But the floor is lower than last season, but the ceiling is I think the ceiling.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
But when you consider what the ceiling should have been considered last year, retrospectively.
Gets it out quick, and it's going the other way.
I think the ceiling is every bit as
down he goes. Around the 46-yard
like I think 9-3. If things go well, 9-3 is on the table. If things go really well and you get some lucky bounces,
maybe that pick is what turns things around.
You could go better than that. I'm not gonna drive that narrative like I did last year, where I said like 10-2 is a very realistic option. Like 10-2 would be this whole thing being even better than we thought.
Makes the catch and look out.
Would be
brought down around the 47-yard line.
With the level of the lack of experience on this roster, to me, would be Matt Campbell.
So it's second down.
I mean, Matt Campbell would have to get. He would have to be a finalist for Coach of the Year and all this. I mean, it would be easily Matt Campbell's best coaching job. If Iowa State gets to 8-4 next year, you could probably argue that would be the most impressive part of Matt Campbell's resume.
Runs right
going
for a nice gain. So the option keeper will get him a first down.
A redshirt freshman
very
quarterback.
Well executed option play. The blocking was there, and the quarterback made the correct decision to keep it himself and get the first down.
A whole bunch of All-Americans and stuff like that. That would be a really impressive coaching job for Matt Campbell. I think if people say their expectation is to get to a bowl game, I think that's certainly fair. I don't think expecting to get to a bowl game. I think it's fair to expect them to get to a bowl game.
About 2 yards away from the sticks.
Any more? I think if your expectations are higher than 8-4, you're probably you're setting yourself up for disappointment. I think you're too high. If your expectations are 8-4, I think that's on the high end. I mean, I think you can justify it, but I think that's on the high end. I think 7-5 in my mind is a perfectly realistic and reasonable.
And they got him for a loss.
Realistic and reasonable expectation for this coming season. And I don't think 7-5 is anything. Like 7-5 last year, is kind of considered a failure. Definitely considered kind of a failure as of last year. But 7-5, I don't think. This year, 7-5 is not a failure.
Second down.
And almost no matter how it goes, even if like they storm out early and then they kind of fall apart late. That stuff that's growing. That's the stuff that you can avoid by getting
protection
experience.
Broke down. The defense was in the backfield in a hurry, and they brought the
or if
quarterback
they
down.
start out
nice
bad
play.
and they improve at the end of the season, that's even better.
And
but
this play is
no matter how they get there, if they go 7-5, I think that's totally fine. Yeah, so that's probably the ceiling and floor, I think.
He's going right.
But I will say, after last season, Iowa State fans are going to probably, I would assume that they will do this, but
Not a very smart
Iowa State fans are
decision by the
definitely going to have to
quarterback. He had
exercise
no
some
shot at
self-restraint as far as expectations go. I think they're going to, I think we've all learned now that it's better to have low expectations and
Let's see if he aims for the
have them
sideline
be
and tries to
exceeded
get this thing down
than
deep
to
in their
have
own
way too high of
territory.
expectations and not meet them. I think Iowa State fans have learned their lesson as far as that
So
goes.
this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Like I said, look at the running back on the last interception. You missed him twice in the same route. Okay, I'll keep an eye out on that for sure. I'm going to get back to running the ball a little bit, though. It doesn't really matter how much I win this by, so it's kind of. I almost probably should just like start chewing the clock in the second half.
This one is teetering on the brink of a blowout.
Just to get it over with, because there's, I mean, like, as long as I win, there's really nothing to be gained here.
And he couldn't manage to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Well, let's see how that affects them here in this situation.
From their own 24-yard line. Second down.
55. Right there in the middle. 55.
He rolls out to the right.
We're just going to pull it
He's
down
pushed
and try
out
to
of
get something.
bounds.
Okay.
Right around the 26-yard line. Williams comes away with 2 yards on the scramble.
Okay, I'm going to run that 4 verts again, and I'm going to see if I must keep missing Jarrell Brock.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Check, check.
And he just gets rid of it. Excellent series by this defense, forcing them to go 3 and out.
And the offense really struggled on this drive. They're going to have to pick it up if they want to move the ball on these guys.
Where's my verticals? There's verticals. Then I've got the RB on that.
They're going to try to go
I've got Hayford there on that route, whatever that is.
This is a pretty controversial call. I really wouldn't have expected them to punt this ball.
Just to get the
Got a
first
man,
down.
watch out here. He gets hit out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
That's such a huge letdown for this defense. That kind of conversion is just inexcusable.
Let's do it again.
In the shotgun and 5 wideouts.
That was dumb.
Quick throw, almost intercepted.
I'm not so sure he made the best decision that time.
Okay,
That was a pretty tight area he was trying to throw that one into.
Let's do this. And I'm going to run play action.
So it's 2nd and 10.
To see if I can draw them off. I don't want that shit.
He's in trouble.
Wide open.
Gets it. He's in space.
Go, baby. Go, Fenner.
To the 20.
Block him.
Huge gain, and that sets him up nicely with a 1st and goal. Iowa State's going to take their first time out of the half. So what do you think of this receiver after that play?
The quarterback made a nice throw, but it was the receiver who made this happen. That's a great way to make a statement.
I'm going to run stick and nod here.
And the big pickup through the air has made it 1st and goal.
Oh, that's Anderson. Okay. I'm going to run Hayford on a slant. See if I can at least get him on. That's a backup.
Fires to the end zone, picked off.
Tried hitting B there, and I tried to thread the needle, and it didn't work.
We've played a half of football.
That's all right.
The
I think
Cyclones
next half
in front,
I'm just going to
21-0.
Next half, I'm just going to run.
All right, Reese and David, welcome back, everybody. Just about set to start the second half.
I thought I saw a question. Okay, will the defense move from 3-3-5, and will the offense become a true
and it
spread?
Goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
2 separate questions there, both good questions. The first one, will the defense move from a 3-3-5? I think there's a chance they do. I think they've got the personnel to do it.
There's got to be some sense of urgency.
And by moving back to a more classic
4-3 wasting drives if they want to get back in the game.
4-2-5 nickel, kind of like Gary Patterson ran at TCU, something along those lines. I think a 4-2-5 could actually benefit. Well, a 4-2-5 would benefit Will McDonald greatly. That would take a lot of pressure off of him and really allow him to thrive. I think Will McDonald would be excellent in a 4-down. In a 4-down defensive set.
From their own 25-yard line.
And I also think that there's other reasons to do that too. You can kind of, if you run a 4-2-5, you can accentuate. If your secondary is stronger than your linebackers, you can run a 4-2-5. If your linebackers are plenty good in coverage, you can run a 4-3. Or some form of that. Or you can always switch back to the 3-3-5. You can always switch back to the 3-3 stack too. So you're certainly not limited from that perspective. But as far as the offense goes to a true spread, I mean, last year, the last couple of seasons have been the opposite of a spread. They haven't run the spread at all. Because I mean, in the end, the spread offense is about spreading the field and about taking receivers wide and really forcing the defense to stretch out. And that is the opposite of what Iowa State has tried to do on offense the last couple seasons, much to the chagrin of people watching film. They're kind of trying to get cute with running into. They're trying to get cute running little different routes with the tight ends and stuff like that. Like, I get it because you have the personnel to do it, but now they don't. I would personally like to see them run to a more wide open scheme, and focus on getting the ball into the hands of your playmakers, like David Hutchinson and like Jalen Noel.
Throws it out there. Incomplete.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback
I would like
is
to see them.
I
think they will move to a more spread out scheme. Because I mean, the last couple seasons, you would not mistake Iowa State. Like, you couldn't call Iowa State's offense a spread scheme. That isn't what they ran. I mean, the whole point of it was to be compact and to take advantage of the tight ends and all that. Oh, that was Hobbs.
And down he goes to the 27-yard line. And for Williams,
so I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Iowa State has not run a spread offense in quite some time. Really, since probably
move on. They're still in this game.
Honestly, since probably Brock Purdy's freshman year when they had Hakeem Butler and Matt Eaton and all those guys to lean on. And push the ball downfield. That was the last time I would say Iowa State has really even attempted to run a true spread offense.
Tackle.
I would like to see them do that because I think it would benefit their personnel, and I'm tired of seeing slow, methodical offenses that just throw to the tight end all the time.
From their own 39-yard line.
But we'll see.
First down. They'll bring him down at the 48-yard line. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play.
We're going to throw it deep because I can.
Throws and it's incomplete.
He threw that ball so hard, I don't think anybody wanted to catch it.
The intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 32.
Yeah, we'll run it.
So it's third down, and they've got about 2 yards to go.
Mike 55.
The running game is just too reliable.
Taken down at the 43.
Call it a gain of 9 yards. First down.
Oh, I was going to run play action, but if you're going to run like that and leave that hole for me.
He's at the 30, and he tackles him hard at the 27.
Gain of 16 yards. That makes it first and 10.
Let's go. We're going to run some clock. Get this game done once we can get to the offseason.
We've got a first and 10. Ball on the 27. He throws.
Oh, man, the trajectory on that.
And then dropped it.
All you had to do is throw it up. Throw a little bit higher. That's all you had to do.
That makes it second and 10.
And they get nice yardage on that run.
Okay.
5 on the play. Third down.
There's some of these other formations down here that I don't use that much. Cluster and double flex. Anything fun in these double flex? That option's kind of nice. Those slants.
Here's the 8th play of the series. And he is drilled at the 10.
Great job by the quarterback. He had a slant called against zone coverage and threw it at the perfect time.
From the 10-yard line, it's first down.
We'll run a draw.
So the offense back in the red zone here and looking to erase the memory of that interception on their last trip. He makes it out to maybe the 10-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
I wonder if... What flank or close? Is there anything fun in here? Eh. That wheel is kind of interesting.
10th play of the drive.
I'm going to try to hit Jarrell Brock here. By that, I mean, I'm definitely not going to.
Here they come. Got the corner, and he shoved out of bounds right around the 8-yard line.
All right. Is there anything fun and entertaining in here? Not really. How about double flex?
They've looked good so far on 3rd down in this drive. Let's see what happens here.
Can we break the curse? Oh, damn.
Around the 11-yard line.
All right. Let's do... We're going to kick a fake field goal because we're a bunch of dickheads.
It's a fake. Let it go, and it's caught for the touchdown.
Eat shit, Rutgers. That's for the Pinstripe Bowl.
How about the tight end? This guy can play some football.
You bet he can. He's such
an
all-around player. He's just as good at blocking as he is at catching the football.
You knew they had to dial up something big, but these kids really dug deep for an absolutely huge play.
We're going to fight fake punt.
And they're going for 2 here. I guess they just want to rub it in. Trying to change the field position with his kick. Here's the... No, they snap it to
No
the
way. Oh, I thought I had a lane there.
Now you can start to question the class of the coach.
I really thought I had a lane.
Absolutely no reason at all to go for 2 there. And it's simply trying to run up the score. I'm glad the defense was able to stop that conversion.
Davidson is lined up to kick this one off.
Sets a return.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The Scarlet Knights are just falling apart in this quarter. I mean, are there any positives you can even use?
25 plays for 85 yards.
It looks and feels right now. There's still over a quarter of football to be played.
Less than
you just
4
got to
yards
forget about the mistakes, try to get a little bit of momentum created, and get confidence back in this quarterback being able to make plays for it.
Delivers to the halfback on the screen.
That it was a screen. I just
He's to the 40. Tackle at the 45.
Nice job here by the quarterback of putting some air underneath this pass and letting his receiver catch up with it for a nice gain.
From their own 45-yard line. First down. Fires it out, and he's taken down at the 46-yard line.
All right.
Barring a miracle in the fourth quarter, this one's academic. The Cyclones in front, 27-0.
Let's do a blitz.
Just about set to start the fourth quarter, mercifully.
3 down. 97's the mic, 97.
And it looks like they might be bringing some pressure here. And they make the stop at the 43-yard line.
Young on the tackle at the 43-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
You know what I think they should do? Here's my proposition.
From the 43-yard line.
Football should get rid of forward progress. I think football should get rid of forward progress, with the exception of the end zone. So, like, you know, once you get the ball across the end zone,
Out of
you're
bounds
in.
at the 40-yard line.
I think they should get rid of forward progress.
That'll make it 2nd and
And here's why. A couple reasons. First one, if an offensive player gets forward for 4 and the defensive player pushes him backwards for 6 yards, pushes him 6 yards backwards, why should you not reward the defensive player for pushing him backwards? to me, that seems like you should.
Wide out makes
And the natural counter is, well, why wouldn't the defensive player just pick him up and take him backwards? Well, the answer is that because it's already against the rules. You don't need to change anything. It's already illegal for a defensive player to pick up an offensive player and take him backwards. It's already illegal, so you don't have to worry about that. So that's already taken care of. So why would you not award a defensive player or a defense or being he just got his head taken off. Why would you not reward a defensive player for driving an offensive player backwards? To me, it makes a complete sense to reward him for that. Two, you could. I think there's a reasonable. Point to be made that you could reduce injuries by it. You could reduce injuries with
pressure coming.
And how is that? So it's obviously not like there's not very many injuries that happen because
can be real drive killers.
That happen because of guys fighting for extra yards and then getting hurt while doing that.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
But if the the offensive player knowing that if he gets smoked and gets driven backwards or something, or gets driven backwards, knowing that he could lose yards,
fires quickly. He's got the tailback.
Should be at least in certain situations enough of an incentive to willingly go to the ground.
Give props to the D here for coming up with a big stop on 3rd down.
You don't have to worry as much about guys
still on the field.
About guys trying to fight for guys putting themselves in a situation to get hurt, knowing that.
It's intercepted.
TJ.
I think that interception pretty much sums up this whole game.
But anyways, guys could
and the defense simply stepped up and made yet another
probably
play.
Be more willing to go down early and avoid big hits and things like that. So by doing that, you have more people learning how to slide properly, things like that. And you're avoiding tackles more often, which I think is. I mean, that's the point of the targeting rule is to avoid that stuff. Oh my God.
He gets rid of this one.
Brad, I just think this quarterback
and to try to cut down on injuries. If you incentivize offensive players to go to the ground early to preserve first down yardage, then I think it makes every bit of sense in the world to try to do that. You also reward defensive players. Will there be some defensive players that try to hit people harder to knock them backwards? Maybe, but there's a targeting rule for a reason.
Zips it left. And that one's incomplete.
I don't know why I thought that was going to work. Did his job but there's already a targeting rule. And if you see defensive players lowering helmets and stuff like that to try to injure a player or to tackle dangerously, then they're going to get hit for targeting. And there's probably early on there will be defensive players that'll get ejected from the game on a targeting call because they were trying to make a big hit to knock somebody back. However, there will also be.
He's on the run. Fires that quickly, incomplete.
Well, that was a really.
There will also be an incentive for him to not hit to make big hits, but to instead wrap up and push them and to drive them backwards, which is the proper way you're supposed to tackle anyways. The way the textbook tackling is about stopping forward momentum and ideally pushing it backwards.
They need to hurry.
So you're better off to try to do that. To try to tackle with good form, because you have a better shot of getting yards back.
Was blitzing here, and again,
like in certain situations too, where guys are they're pushing for first downs, and then like a defender comes in to make a big hit or something like that to bring him down. Get the first down yards, go to the ground, end the play.
Iowa State.
And the chance for risk, and the chance for losing yards on a tackle, all of that. You take away the risk as an offensive player.
Throws quick to the
Why wouldn't you do that?
Falls incomplete.
To eliminate risk whenever you can.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
And in the end, too, you want to be able to. I think you should be able to reward defensive players for doing what they're supposed to do, which is to stop the offensive momentum and to push the defense backwards. I think you should reward them.
Now he tries to buy some time. And he just gets rid of it.
Good job here by the defense. If
not a particularly efficient passing game.
He'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
All right, let's just go. I know this is going to be kind of silly to run on 3rd and 10, but the running game is just so damn
3rd and
efficient.
10 coming up. Ball on the 38-yard line.
And they're not going to be playing a run.
Tackled after a decent pickup, and he didn't get enough for the first.
Now, Brad, he's going to come up short here. The defense does a nice job of not allowing the ball carrier to get out into the open.
We're going to run him again.
And down he goes, right around the 46-yard line.
Gain of 9 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
So, if anybody has any thoughts on my get rid of forward progress argument, I would actually be very, very interested to hear them.
Play of this drive.
See if anybody has any good counters, or if they like the idea and it's just a weird one that they've never heard of. I would be curious to hear people's opinions on that. So, if you have any, feel free to chime in.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
From the 47-yard line, 2nd down. Just under 2 minutes in the game. Quick throw out to the receiver, incomplete.
Was the intended receiver on the play.
Let's do.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Down now, they need to get it down to the 36. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
There we go.
And he's tackled around the 27-yard line.
With the tackle at the 27-yard line. 1st down.
And this is the 13th play of this drive. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers.
Oh, I got rid of it.
Have you ever heard of sportsmanship? You've got a huge
Just about
lead,
everybody was
you're
open.
Still throwing the football. Boy,
Oh,
this
hurt?
time it was incomplete, which stops the clock. I'm going to start pulling for the defense to get back into this game.
That's unfortunate.
Number 14
That's right. He played a good.
It's 2nd
Actually,
and 10.
he played a terrible
Ball on the
game, but that's
27-yard
okay.
line.
Chris wants to know what's on the nightcap next week. Right now, I would assume that we'll be doing some Big 12 tournament preview stuff. We'll be talking about wrestling from this past weekend, and then potentially may have some more clarity as far as NCAA tournament seeding and stuff like that. So we'll probably be talking about that too. So definitely be a healthy dose of basketball for sure.
Well, a nice stop there late in the 4th quarter, but it's a blowout and has been for most of the game. I think it's time for everybody to go home.
All right. Run the ball.
Let's see what they do this time. They've already converted on 4th down twice on this drive.
In this game.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
Well, that's the 5th first down for this offense on this drive. The defense, you can look at them. Their hands are on their knees, hands are on their hips. They're looking tired. This offense right now has this defense exactly where they want it.
Iowa
wide
State
receiver
comes
screen.
to the line in complete control in this game.
Holy cow.
He's got it with room
Wide
to
open.
run. Knocked out of bounds at the 4. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great
Now I
job
want to know
of
if there's
holding on to
any
the football.
fun reverses and stuff. Red zone halfback.
1st and goal from the 3. They're knocking on the door.
Oh, I need to keep track of this play. I own with this play in Madden.
Looks left, intercepted.
Apparently that guy had the wherewithal to turn around. What happened to the receiver that was over there? Whatever.
Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
RIP to the bettors that had Iowa State plus 21.
And he hits the PAT.
Alrighty. I think in real life that they wouldn't have
This
kicked
one's
that,
in the
if I
books.
remember correctly.
The Cyclones get the win, 27-7. And for Young, he'll walk out of here with the Player of the Game award.
I'm not
For
sure.
the Cyclones, they rack up their 13th win of the year. And for the Scarlet Knights, they lose this one late in the season, and it gives them a 9-4 record.
All right, that's a Fiesta Bowl championship and all that stuff, and then we can go to the off season. He has won the Fiesta Bowl. Congratulations to us. End of bowl season. Then we got to get some off-season recruiting and see if we can steal anybody by putting a buttload of points into someone. Oh, Jarrell Brock. 37 in the season. Beat Breece Hall. Will McDonald. Blake Peterson had 34 sacks in the season. Oh, 30. Wait, it must have been 34 sacks in the career. There's no way he had 34 sacks in a season. I got to look at the stream that's a little bit behind. Okay, 34 sacks in a career. I was going to say, I was like, what the hell? All right, we're in all sorts of recruiting battles. Player won the Heisman, won all sorts of good stuff there. Seven-year extension. Good enough for me. All right. Any fun coaching carousel stuff? Now we're just going to the next stage. Players leaving. See who I end up with coordinators after this, because I'm assuming Greg Schiano is probably going to get a job. And probably whoever my offensive coordinator was that I can't remember off the top of my head, but is definitely an unknowable person. I wish I could just have a good offensive coordinator so I could get all the bonuses from it instead of always losing my coordinators. Coach changes. New coach, something scouted. So Greg Schiano left for a new job. Mike Loxley left for a new job. Yeah, that's not surprising. Morgan Scalley and Andrew Souter, whoever these people are. Congratulations to me. A bunch of nobody coordinators. I've had Gary Patterson as a defensive coordinator and Greg Schiano and a bunch of these other people. All right, who's leaving? He's declaring for the draft. Transfer. Homesick. What the hell? No. They'll play more than 9 games. No. Damn it. Darian Porter. What was his... What are his stats? He's 92. He's okay. I didn't really hardly throw to him. He got hurt a bunch last year. Cannot be persuaded to stay. Neither can Grant Trevor. That's okay. Graduation. Jarrell Brock, TJ Tampa, Eric Horn, Shim Young. Lost a lot of good players. Michael Antoine, all that. Michael Antoine won the Thorpe Award, and he's not projected to go to the NFL. Transfer requests. Nope. do not own a copy of Madden 25, and I'm probably never going to do it. Draft results. Who got drafted? Darian Porter in the 3rd, James Jackson in the 4th, and Grant Treber in the 4th. Okay. Transfer requests. Any fun? Nobody wants to transfer here? What the hell? Okay. Recruiting. Let's see if we can snag somebody. See if there's anybody I like really, really want. If there's anybody that has like stupid speed, I'm gonna put a bunch of them in there. Yes, yes, yes. Recruiting. 15,000 points and no cap on each prospect. Okay, John Moore. Yeah, he's only got 84 speed. Paul Mullins. Also receiving 93 speed. Jerry Hicks, 84 speed. He's not very good at coverage. Play recognition is terrible. He's not even a defensive player. He's a receiver probably, but his speed's not that good. He's bad. Robbins, 88 speed. 67 speed. What is he? What kind of an athlete is this guy? 6'2", 270. So he's a lineman. Okay. Herman Allen. One of these guys that I added late had like crazy speed. I can't remember who it was. Not him. Dan Smith. Wow. Wow, what a bust. Holy cow. All right. Oh, I forgot we have EJ Bibbs. All right. Well, I guess we'll do one of these. We'll put some points into him, I guess. Did he actually check out? Yeah, he did. He actually has a 79 overall. Okay, he's actually really good. He's actually a diamond in the rough. Why is he 79 overall, though? 89's... I mean, he's got decent route running and catching. I guess after an off season or two, he'd probably be really good with all those. That's fair. All right. I don't need to put 14,000. I'll put 10,000 in now. Come on. You can always use just better overall players, I guess. All right. What is Jerry Hicks good at? Man coverage player. He's not a defensive player at all. I mean, he could get better as a receiver, but oh man, we got some people in here doing dumb stuff. I'll report these people as spam. All right. Anyways, 72 release. I mean, he's like okay, but he's not like he's not that good that I'm like, oh my god, I gotta have him. I mean, 90 is not bad. Pursuit. He's a strong safety. 6'4", that's not bad. 90 speed as a safety is pretty solid. I'm gonna put the rest into him. I can always move him to a corner or something. I know I've got lots of safeties already, but safeties and corners can be moved around. Got to get after some linebackers next year, though. Pretty sure we'll probably still have the #1 recruiting class because we got a bunch of 5 stars. Got a receiver and the strong safety. Nice. Signed the #1 class. Very good. Find a bust. Don't know why I get experience for that, but well, I guess because I found him. All right, signing day. Is there actually anything to do here? Congratulations to me for getting a 58 overall corner. Bibbs, Paul Brown, Jacob Jones. Look at all these defensive players. This is a great defensive recruiting class for me. Definitely gonna take a QB next year though. All right, position changes. These are always fun. Oh, got an achievement for best class ever. Nice. Position changes. All right. Got a few athletes to change for sure. Hunter Deckers. Not going to play him. We change it to middle linebacker? Nope. I mean, you can. But. All right. Patrick Jenkins. Pretty sure he was in my first recruiting class. All right. Aiden Bowman, I do not know why you haven't transferred, but that's okay. Okay, I've got a few athletes to designate here. 79 overall quarterback. Interesting. 76 overall corner. I'm going to go corner with him. Unless his throw power and accuracy is like absurdly good. It's okay. It's all right. Actually, this Tucker guy's better. Tim Tucker. 77 overall quarterback. 79 overall free safety. Claude Sears. What is he? Not a quarterback. 74 overall receiver, 76 overall running back. At 5'11", 230. Yeah, probably a running back. 6'3", 206. He could be a few different things. But quarterback is not one of them, apparently. Halfback receiver, he's a 74. Could be a tall safety. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, he's got 87 speed. 95 acceleration. Nice. That's really handy for a corner. It's only 65 catching, which is probably a good reason to not put him at receiver. Zone coverage is 84. Man is 78. I mean, it's a good safety. But having a 6'3" corner sounds pretty awesome. Okay. Let's see. What do I got for... I have a pretty hefty stable of safeties here. Will Hicks. Are you going to be better served anywhere else? Really? An acceptable outside linebacker. Not very big, but put him there for some depth. He's a gem, apparently. Darren Pollard. Nice. Like I skipped one. There we go. Craig McDonald. Okay, he's good there. Got some good guys that we can redshirt. Corner. Got lots of guys here. We can redshirt a few of them. Like all that. Got some good speed there. 6'1", 6'2", 6'2", 6'3". Good there. How about halfbacks? Are there any halfbacks that we just have a huge surplus, so we can redshirt these two? Brandon Thomas. He's got 96 speed, huh? I feel like I should almost put him at receiver. He's only 6 foot, but holy cow, 96 speed. 57 catching. That's probably a problem. Route running is only 69. Damn it. I would like to have him doing other stuff, but there's Mark Ricks. 95 speed. I feel like I need to have Mark Ricks out there. Clint Long is good, but I feel like I need to have Mark Ricks. I got too many running backs here. Got some. I've only got 6 receivers on the roster. I feel like I should almost find a new one someplace. I feel like I'm gonna convert Brandon Thomas to a receiver. And if he sucks right away, that's okay. I'll just redshirt him or whatever. Need to get a couple more receivers. Need to get a quarterback. I've got running backs forever. I'm good on all that stuff. Training results. I have a feeling Patrick Jenkins, my defensive tackle, is probably going to jump up quite a bit. Yep, up to a 97. Let's go by quarterback. Let's just go by position. Jake Williams went up to an 85. Went long up to a 92. Mark Ricks has 96 speed. Okay, he went up by 5 to a 78. Fenner's up. He's up to 98 speed, man. Okay. Catch rating is up to a 61. That's, you know, enough you can do something with it anyways. Route running's up there. Holy cow, Fenner is a ridiculous route runner. Shout out Hayford, 96 route running with like 95 speed. 96 speed. Fantastic. Tight ends, whatever. I need a center. I should have switched somebody around in the offensive line. It's unfortunate. Cole Peterson's right there. He's a senior. I need linebackers. I need a linebacker or two. I need a center real bad. I'm actually over the roster limit. I would be surprised if I'm over the roster limit. Oh, I am. Okay. Interesting. Sort. Hunter Ball. Receiving fullback. Can I cut him? Nope. Okay. Will Morris. I probably shouldn't cut him. Jermaine Reese. No. Frank Williams. A terrible hunter. Oh my god. Nick Gibson. Dwight Walker. Not very good. Not good enough to be on my team. All right, custom conferences. We are gonna go to the new Big 12. Because if you remember, we started this before the Big 12 imploded. Honestly, I'm really excited to play with this team. It's going to be a lot of fun. Except for unless my center is complete ass, like it looks like he's gonna be. That could present some difficulties. I should check out, actually. I should probably check out my coordinators. See if they're just total ass. He's actually not bad. He's actually better than... Oh, wait, no. Greg Shannon was way better, but... Big oof on the offensive coordinator. It's unfortunate. Oh, well. I'm just doomed to never have good coordinators because they're all going to leave for good jobs after the season. Custom conferences. Okay. Missouri. You're going to the S. It's an independent. There's the SEC. They're the SEC West. Right? I actually don't know. Texas is going to be SEC. I don't know. We don't actually know that yet, so we're going to say the SEC East. Oklahoma, you're headed off to the SEC. Whoop, I meant to send them to the East. They'll both, I guess they'll both probably stick them in the West. They'll probably rearrange this a little bit. So then they'll do that. Actually, they might keep it. I'll leave them both in the East. Not that it matters, and I don't care. But we'll put them there. All right. So here's what's gonna happen. Oh, Texas A&M should go to the West. And Nebraska is going to go to the Big Ten. How did Rutgers get in here? Where did I put Rutgers? The American. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I'm going to put him back in the Big Ten. Who else is in that division? Purdue? No. Where is Purdue in that division? Who the hell am I missing over in the Big Ten? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Who the hell else is in the Big Ten? Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, Illinois, Northwestern, Wisconsin, Indiana, Michigan, Michigan State, Ohio State, Penn State, Purdue, Rutgers, Maryland. That's who's in the Big Ten. And Rutgers. That's right, legends and leaders. So Maryland and Purdue need to swap because Purdue is in the West. Okay. American, you are going to the Big 12. You are going to the Big 12. You are not going to the Big 12. You are going to the Big 12. Independent. You are going to the Big 12. You are in the Sun Belt. All right. There's something. I'm sure these conferences are all over the place. I don't remember who joined the American now. I need to check who's in the American Athletic Conference. Let's see here. Football. Okay, so they added 6 new teams. So the American added Charlotte. Oh, they have. Wait, they already have Charlotte in there. Okay, that's weird. Florida Atlantic. I'm gonna try to get these kind of close. I'm not saying I'm gonna get them perfect, but you're gonna get fairly close. North Texas. Let's see what else got. Rice. Champions of whatever the hell conference they were in last year that they went number 7. Conference USA. Okay. 4-star prestige, huh? UAB. And UTSA. UTSA. All right. So that's that. The AAC also has Temple and Tulane. Apparently I just rated a bunch of these. You know, I don't even care. I'm going to leave that. Big 12 looks good. That's our new Big 12. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wait. Whoop. 8, 9, 10, 11. Baylor is the last one. For the sake of historical and current accuracy, I will put Baylor back in. I do like these alignments so far, though. We'll put TCU down there. And we'll switch UCF. UCF and West Virginia should probably be in the same division. Actually, probably should put that. I would assume that's probably how they'll do it. What are conference rules? Oh, okay. Weekday games Thursday only. Start conference games then. La, la, la. Protected rivalry 1 is definitely going to be Iowa State, and Oklahoma State needs to be protected for sure. Kansas, and who's their protected rival? Baylor. West Virginia's protected rival is going to be Texas Tech. Kansas State is going to be, you know what? West Virginia's is going to be Houston. That's Dana Holgerson right there. K-State's is going to be Texas Tech. Cincy and BYU, that'd be kind of a weird one. Sure, why not? All those are fine. Okay, anyways. All right, I think we're in a decent shape there. It's the next stage. Alrighty. So now we've got that all kind of reset a little bit. We're going to do all this. We're going to do all this next time because we're going to be making our next custom recruit and all that. But it looks like we're ready to go for next season. So hopefully starting that fairly soon, but we'll see. But anyways, thank you for watching this episode of our College Football Revamped Dynasty, and we'll see you guys again next time.